Yo, what is up, guys? This is Claude from Chicago, and today we are playing the beautiful Soviet Republic. Today, I don't think Claude the Soviet Hammer guy is actually going to be here today, because we are going to be working on our Western Spy Town. Sorry it started a little bit late. Today is my little sister's birthday, so I had to do some stuff there, and also my little brother's PC was not starting up correctly. Thank you, Cripsa AJP or Cripsa Silence Gamer, and I cannot and PvP and Mystical Star Gaze. Thanks for coming out to the stream today. We're going to be playing the beautiful Soviet Republic. Give me 3 seconds before we start. I do want to note right now, Cripsa, this is your last opportunity, and if you mess it up, you will never regain your title that I'm going to give you in a second. So, oh, it's AJ Morningstar. That's what I thought. So, so that is the if you mess up, Kripsa, that is your last opportunity. Okay, so let's get on to the beautiful Soviet Republic. Let's get this up here, and bam. So today we're gonna be working on our new town. So Claude the Soviet Hammer guy will not be here today because we're going to be working on our Western Spy Town. We already have one set up, but it's not. You're welcome, PvP. That is because, obviously, you know why that is. Oof. Oh, I changed the button on my DPI. Now my mouse is flying all over the screen. All right, I'm gonna plug my screen. I'm gonna plug my phone in. Can you start up game, please? I'm gonna plug my phone in. We're gonna work on a new Western Spy Town, and it's gonna be lit. We're probably gonna build it along the train tracks, and it's gonna be lit. Alright, what's up, Struggle Duck? Thanks for coming out to the stream today. Ito, Delito, Danny, DeVito. God. New town? Hammertown? Wait, it's Western. Yes, Western. We need Western Hammertown. Oof. I can't watch long. I got a new router. Oof. I understand what you're talking about. Don't you worry, my guy. Okay, so what we're doing, so we're making the new town. And it's gonna be lit. Yeah, I got 2 weeks ago. Ooh, nice. Good for you, Cripsa. Okay, so we have like a little thing set up, like just a basic town. We could add on to this, but we're not. So obviously this is the Western Spies town. So we gotta have them have like a nicer area with the nice asphalt roads, of course. So we're gonna kind of like build it along this train track line, so everyone can see the beautiful train that's coming by. I know Claude the Soviet Hammer guy would very not like this. I don't know, proper English, please. So I don't know if I told you guys, there's a new soundtrack that they added to this game, which is straight fire. I would assume you would agree. And also, guys, this Friday we are going to start our new City Skyline series. So yeah, I don't really know how to explain it more than that, but we're gonna start our new City Skyline series. It's gonna be our legit long series, with or without you, Struggle Duck. But we're gonna start like a little town over here. So it's not gonna be too far, but we're gonna flatten this out, and this should start. Oh, we're on pause. This is why. Hey, it's near the old speeds I had. Nice, dude. As long as it's slightly better, that's all that matters. So we gotta knock... I could leave some of these trees in here, but we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna chop some of these down. Literally all of them. So, what do we need in our town? For people that don't know, this is like City Skylines, but you need a grocery... This one's like really reliant on a thing, which was 1300 mega AT&T fiber. Nice. I have AT&T, but I do not have fiber. This is not big enough as well. We need to like delete this road and try to make it like a bigger oval, I guess you would say. Okay, Sugar Duck, you don't have to keep typing. Please stop. Alright, so this should be big enough for this. I could give you what you have on the map. You still have until Friday if you want to work on it till then. I no longer have fiber because I'm 42 floors up. I forgot about you living in the apartment, or not the... would you call it an apartment? I don't know. Your house. Okay, so what you need in your town, you need a grocery store, a small store, preferably a pub, because everyone in Russia, in this game especially, they love their vodka. But, and probably a playground or something. This is going to be like our nicer area, so we got to have stuff. Oof, Struggle Duck. I have a bunch of papers too. If you can't work on it, don't worry. Okay, so let's get in a grocery store. So like in City Skylines, the people automatically like sort of do their own thing. You kind of just like give them the jobs and they figure it out from there. In this game, you gotta give them the food or they will not figure it out. So we get a little one in there and a little grocery store, and we're gonna have a little, what's it called? A little small store over here so you can get your clothes and your electronics over here. And we're gonna have a there's like a legit shopping center. What's in here? Food, clothing, and electronics. Okay, hold on. This is the first time I'm building one of these things. I think this might be new to the game. So let's get a shopping center. Wait, hold on. We could just delete this too over here, right? Let's get it like a small shopping center. What is this? A big shopping center. Okay. You know, maybe we only need a small shopping center over here. This must be new. Need a Russian hole on every Russian has on... Wait, what? Need a hole on ground. Every Russian has on... Don't worry, I haven't been working on the map for ages, and now I have till Friday, which may not even be possible. Sugar Duck, if you could just... If you can, it doesn't matter. We can always play it later. If you want to wait, we can play it later. Why didn't the shopping center place as well? I'm very upset about this. Let's place it here. Oh, I had to flatten the ground. Oh, oof. Okay, so we're going to get a small shopping center, and I guess I will build a football stadium over here. Not American football, it's European football. So is it really a thing? I don't know. I guess it is. But we're going to give it a little bit of diversity. So we're going to add in some different sort of housing here. You got school, have fun, Silence Gamer. Get that education. I don't know. This one's not rugby. This is soccer is the technical term. Does this have alcohol in here? No, it doesn't. We still need a pub. Because, like, in this map, like, I'm, like, legit, these Russians need their alcohol. So we'll place a pub next to the, of course, the soccer stadium. Or the soccer arena, whatever you want to call it. So we'll get that in there, and then we're going to get in some other sort of housing. So we got the long brick houses, which are very Soviet, so we're not going to place those in. But we have some prefabs and some more, like, they're all apartments, to be quite honest with you. This actually looks like a real house, even though it's kind of big. Well, this one, oh, it fits 12 people. So let's place let's make this like a real, like, nice house. So let's place this here. Let's place a couple of these here. We're gonna make this like a really nice area. And each of these guys can obviously pull out. That's the goal. It's gonna be more still, it's still gonna be like this sort of rectangle thing, but it's fine. And then we're gonna get in a bus route over here. I feel like we need probably a bigger bus platform, considering I'm gonna have a lot, like, this is gonna be the suburbs, quote quote. Rip Pizza Man, what do you mean? Pizza is good though, to be honest. I might make myself a pizza later. Okay, so the most important thing in this game, for people that don't know, you do want to have your bus routes really close to the place, because people don't have personal cars in this game, because Soviet Russia. So you have to have like a really good system of pathways. Usually I build the pathways last, so that's what we're gonna do here today. So we'll have some apartment complexes, quote quote, over here. Some bigger, they're gonna look nicer because they're bigger. We have some mansions down here, quote quote. I would love to place one here, but I don't think we can because of our shopping center, sadly, which is very upsetting. But we can place in a couple other ones and make it a little bit diversified. We'll make a connection here. If we can place it down, that would be lit. Why can I not place that there? What's up, GTSU? Whoever has take the elevator or take the stairs up. Oof. I've never moved out of my house. But it's like a one flight stair, thankfully. We live in a house. We don't live in like the big apartment complexes downtown. But if I did live downtown, there would be a lot of climbing stairs. So I can understand where you're from, Crypso. So we'll place this here. Oh, they actually have some new elevation things. Okay, so they have updated the game a little bit. So you can click this and you can... Okay. This is actually really nice. Okay, those... I haven't used them yet, but I'm assuming they're going to look nice. We might want to place one more little house in here if we could. Where is the little house? The little mansion. Can we place it here? That would be so lit. Yes. Okay, we can. This guy won't have access to the road, but these look like little mansions. They're probably like they're probably townhouses if people know what they are. Then my parents made me move into an apartment. Oof. I lived in a nice house. Oof. 2 floors. Nice. Is it me or are the graphics different? The graphics are different. They have updated the game. They have updated the game again. I don't know what the exact specs are for this, but I can take a look. We can take a look at them in a little bit. We're going to run some nice walking pathways to the bus stop, of course. Like I said, for people that don't know, walking pathways are very important in this game. So we're going to hook up everything pretty much to this sort of main infrastructure of pathways. So everyone can walk around and get their beautiful, beautiful items. Of course, the pub's in the middle, as everyone can tell. So everyone can get their beautiful liquor. We'll connect this to the road. I'm not sure if they need to go that way to the road, but they have a connection path if they wanted to. And then this is the last place these people need to get to as well. So we'll bend this around over here. And we'll bend this up to the shopping center. So the first shopping center I've actually ever built. Very epic. 10 out of 10 would probably build again. And then, boom. Okay, so everyone should be able to access this bus stop. I'm praying that they can. They can. Okay, good. I mean, is there execute? Oh God, I'm Fred. Nice for watching Endgame. Ed Simon. Yes, drunk. You must. Yes, drunk. You must be to walk the streets. Yeah, no. I think we should probably order more alcohol so everyone can get wasted. So let's get 4.5 tons of alcohol. Don't know how much that is, but it's a lot. Like a gallon of water, like one of those gallon, no, one of those jugs of water, the gallon ones. It's pretty heavy, so I'm assuming it's a lot. We're also going to probably delete this road real quick, and we're going to build some more housing over here. So this is our, quote, nicer area, as I said probably multiple times at this point. But we're going to get some nicer, quote, nicer apartment complexes across the street. So let's see what else we can get. Oh, look at this one. This one looks pretty dope. And these guys are all going to have road access, so if they do ever get cars, they can drive, but I don't think that's going to be possible. And this one right here, I don't know why it's not connecting, but this looks like that would be the best place for that one. And if we could follow that up with the same sort of building layout on the other side, that would be awesome. So let's flatten this out. The pub should be called Soviet Republic. Or should be called Soviet Republic. High five. Amazing. Sounds like swimming in beer bath with... Sounds like swimming in a beer bath. Yes, more vodka. Yes, everyone needs the quality vodka. Alright, so everyone should be able to go. I'm not sure why this wasn't hooked up with a road. I'm not sure about this. Building in the way. Okay, that can get hooked up. So everyone should be able to walk to the main part, which is this bus stop. We can obviously add more houses so more people can go, but I'm not sure if these people can actually reach. Okay, they can reach the store. These people won't be able to, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're not able to reach the store, so we gotta make some sort of shortcut for them to walk. And if they can't make it here, they're gonna starve to death. So, oh well, I guess. I don't know really how to put that nicely. Oh well, I guess. Alright, this road is actually giving us some problems. They don't need to walk. They don't need their own car. So we'll pull a road that goes kind of like yeet down here. And we'll connect these up like so. And then can we pull this across the street? Yes, we can. Beautiful. And then we can delete this because that's giving me OCD. And we can pull this across the street like so. And that should be able to go like this. And if we could pull a thing like this across, now they should be able to walk to the grocery store. Yes, okay. So what I have learned in this game is it's in early alpha. But they cannot walk like into this building and then walk out. Like so they can't go here to here. They can only walk their own pathway. Where Marcel he got discount. Wait, he gets the discount. Oh god, yes, maybe. I think Simon would have the biggest discount. I think he lives in Slovakia. Correct me, Simon. Today I got legendary candy M&M. I got sign language. Sounds like it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure everyone else though can walk to this place. About 100% sure everyone is unemployed at this point. Because there's literally no sort of jobs over here. But this, of course, this being our smarter town, we gotta have some more public transportation, right? So let's get in here. Let's get a couple buses. Let's get a nice bus, if we could. So let's get in one of these PZs 3205s. We're going to get in 2 of them. And we're also going to get in 2 cars, if we can get this. I think they're called, what? Personal vehicles. Let's get in 2 Soviet Union V-24s. Due to bad conditions, us being more poor than them. Yep. No, I was asking what country you lived in. I was seeing if which you lived. Can we get some Happy Wheels stream? I would like to see that. God. We could. I haven't played. I played Happy Wheels and I did a bunch of videos as a kid. As in a bunch of videos, I mean like probably 2. But we could try to do Happy Wheels. We'll make a personal car go from there to there. And then we'll have another personal car that will do the big loop. So it'll go from here to here to here and then to back. So like there's only 3 bus locations for people that don't know. They can go to the Iron Mine. That's pretty much it. Then we get a PZ 325. Oof, I put too many bus routes there. Can I delete one? Please, thank you. Okay, and then we'll have one go there and one go there and start that route. And then we'll have another one that will do sort of the same thing, but it will go from this new location to here and then to here and start that route. So people should slowly get employed. Sorry, not slowly get employed. Struggle bus, eventually. We can eventually get a struggle bus. Not right now. These people are more rich. They are more classy. They're from, like, eastern part of Germany. Okay, Simon. I just read your newest comment. Alright, so let's get in some sort of, like, nicer jobs for these people. So, what kind of nicer jobs could they have? Well, they could do the radio station. Public monitoring. What is this? Pollution monitoring. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if, like, how this works, but we're going to just yeet one of these things in here. Let's yeet one over here by this. Nah, let's not put that in yet. Communist society, nobody's rich. This is the Western spy part, so of course there has to be people that are rich. It's actually illegal in Russia to insult somebody's mom. Cripsa, you're falling back into the same meta where I just told you to stop doing that stuff at the beginning of the stream, didn't I? Okay, okay, so let's get in a cinema. Let's get a cinema. This is going to be like our staple location for this area. We're going to place it here so everyone can come see their cinema. I know a lot of you guys are Endgame fans. I am not, but I'll place that there so that everyone can go see it. Obviously, in the Soviet side, they're only playing propaganda movies 24/7. But on this side, they can go watch Endgame if they would like. Alright, so we'll place this here. Place this here. And this should get some sort of jobs. Yeah, there's only 5 people working here, but that's fine. This actually has a good amount of people working here, 25. But there's probably a ton of people. Yeah, there's a bunch of people that are unemployed. They really need to add this church in. No, I just don't like superhero movies, to be honest with you. Alright, so we need to get some nicer trees over here so that we can get the... These are like saplings. They'll eventually grow. These cars are also vrooming by. So we'll place a couple of trees down here to make this town look a little bit nicer when you first come in. From the rest of the world. Communist society does not need a church. That's true, but these people are asking for one. Get a little bit of detail in. We can only do so much in early alpha. But that should be fine. So people should be okay with this. Alright, so this should be fine. We need to get some sort of nicer jobs. Maybe we should start with the school system. Maybe we should actually start with a road so we can actually connect this to make this town a little bit bigger. Or city, whatever you would like to call it. Too big of a climb, of course. So let's pull this out a little bit. And let's get in a nicer bridge. Something that I haven't built before. Hill obstructing this. Why? Angle's too sharp. Alright, let's build a bridge here. This should be able to hook up. Tell them to shut or they'll get no rations. Oh god. Again, the big grape himself. You can't hate the big grape himself. I never said Thanos is a god. I love Thanos. I never said I didn't like Thanos, right? I just don't like superhero movies. I'm not gonna. Superhero movies are okay. Let's put this way. Superhero movies are entertaining to an extent, but they will not go down as greatest films of all time. You could make that argument that they will, but to think about it, they're just okay. They're only making them for pure profit, and everyone that goes sees them is helping them do that. What have you only seen in the movie theaters in the past 3, 4, 5 years is just superhero movies. I can understand why people like them. I just like more realistic films, like American Beauty. American Beauty was one of my current favorite films. My overall favorite film was probably 2001: Space Odyssey, then Barry Lyndon, Doctor Strangelove. Doctor Strangelove by Stanley Kubrick, not Doctor Strange. Two different people. One's a superhero, and the other one is a scientist. You know, something realistic. Not hating on people that do like them, so if you like them, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Alright, let's get in a medical unit. Oh, that is a huge building. Okay, let's get in a hospital. Got a University Hall's residence and another one. So there's two of them. There's a long building, and then there's like a semi-shorter building. This needs flat terrain, so we're going to flatten this out a little bit. So let's try our new tool. Oh, look at that. That looks like it's working really good. My favorite movie is probably The Grand Budapest Hotel. I seen Grand Budapest Hotel. I'm not going to lie. I'm not really a big fan of art movies, but that one was absolutely beautiful. If you haven't seen it, Grand Budapest Hotel, I would definitely recommend that. The only reason why, you know, I have these sort of opinions on movies is I'm actually going to school for communications. So if you don't know what communications is pretty much film, broadcast, radio, television, anything that has to do with distributing a video or film. I can do pretty much any of that. Obviously, I don't have the funds to distribute stuff. That's why I am currently on YouTube. But that's what I do, if anybody was wondering. Probably said that before. Grand Budapest Hotel is a really good art movie. It has a really good style to it. I would recommend you watching that. I don't know if you have to. I would probably say that you should probably be over 16 because there is a little bit of swearing and nudity in it. So maybe 18. Make Hammertown and make it have multiple famines. Oh god, we could try that later. My favorite Avengers is Infinity War because of the snap. Don't get me wrong, I've seen probably half of the Marvel movies because my friends forced me to watch them. I did like Infinity War. To be honest with you, I think my favorite series from Marvel, right, would be the one with Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. Those are ones I really did like. Because it was sort of realistic. It could happen. Movies are ways of controlling the masses with entertaining to blind them with the fact that you are seeing is somewhat true. That is true, AJ. Yeah. To be quite honest with you, the movie industry controls a lot of what people see. If you can see if you make a film, it pretty much can push your political agenda or your perceptions on the thing. Plus, films are not supposed to be taken realistically. Films are supposed to enlighten you. So, you're not... Oh, look at how much nicer this has got. Look at how much nicer this is. This actually has depth to it. I like this update. This was really good. Even though it's all the same, but it's nice that they actually did something like that. But you could pretty much push whatever agenda you want. It doesn't matter what agenda you believe in, but you can do that with film. But people need to take it, this is a piece of art. It's like seeing a painting. It's not something... If you see somebody getting killed, you should not, go kill someone. And some people don't understand that. Claude, I looked up your YouTube channel account. Wait, I looked up your YouTube account on Social Blade and they gave me this. Gave you a C on video quality. They said if you would be... Wait, what? If you were... Oh, I didn't even... I cannot make money. I'm doing this for pure fun right now. YouTube streaming. I'm not doing it for money. RN. Grand Budapest Hotel uses Eastern instruments, and that's why I love the soundtrack. It's really good. What's up, Storming Astro? I've seen you the entire time, but you kind of just been... Storming Astro, can you please stop? Alright. Can somebody put him in for 60 seconds? 60 seconds. Please. One of those apartment buildings are here everywhere. Yeah, they look really nice, even though they're older. Alright, so without me going on I'm going to keep going on a rant about movies while we're here. If you're going to a movie... If you're going to a movie theater, you should probably... You should probably... I hope that was for 60 seconds PvP, not a, kick. If you're going to a movie, please turn your phone off. Please leave your children at home. Please do that sort of thing, because it's really annoying to people that, spent just, $20 to, $30 to go watch something. Alright. You saw that Storm 30 sec... Or 300 seconds. And don't do that. Please stop spamming. You've been here for a while, but you gotta stop spamming, bro. I love you to death, but please stop. So, thank you, PvP. Take sci-fi, for instance. More than half of everything you see is real, even if you think it's impossible. That is true. What's up, Rufus? Thanks for coming out to the stream today. Don't get me wrong. Hold on. Let me just read these comments before quick. Captain Marvel appeared at the Yeah, Simon. Yeah. You can pretty much push whatever agenda that you want. So yeah. For sci-fi movies, don't get me wrong. Sci-fi movies are really cool, really good. The Avengers, I wouldn't say that's sci-fi. I would say that's a superhero movie. Because you could pretty much... Most of that stuff cannot happen. A good sci-fi film is a 2001: A Space Odyssey. Everyone kind of like hates the movie because it's really long and boring. I can understand that it is long and it is boring, but it's my favorite film because you actually have to you have to intellectually think about what you're seeing. The new movies are pushed to tell you, you know, oh man, if you take Thor's hammer away, he's going to be weak. But on 2001: A Space Odyssey, you kind of have to interpret what you're actually seeing and what you're hearing in the openness of space. That's that film. I'm not like reading the comments right now. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna build. So I'm building houses and apartments right now, so people that aren't paying attention. But yeah, so let's rant. So 2001: A Space Odyssey came out 10 years before 10 years before Star Wars came out. Star Wars, I like Star Wars, but the casting wasn't probably the best that they could have been done. What is this, a medical university? Let's place one of these down over here in the Western Spy Town. The original Star Wars 4, for all our young viewers that don't know what it is. I'm only 20, but it was okay, but it wasn't casted correctly. It was very dry, the first one. So if I'm hurting everyone's childhood memories or stuff, I'm sorry. Go cry. Please don't cry on my stream, but go cry. I'm sorry. But yes, either way, 2001 came out first, and then obviously Star Wars came out. 2001 came out 6 months before Planet of the Apes, if you've ever seen the original one, which was good. What I'm getting, let me get to the point. So 2001, Space Odyssey, Star Wars, and Planet of the Apes, the original one, they all had the concept of time travel and space exploration, which has advanced the human race. 2001 Space Odyssey, I think, also came out 10 years before the moon landing. It was 10 years or 10 months. I'm sorry, I might get my dates wrong. But it has shown that films do project the future. Obviously, you know, time's different. So I'm not saying that time warping and stuff like that, superhero powers, couldn't happen. I just don't think it would happen anytime in the near 30, 40 years. It might not even happen into the next 100 or 200 years, as long as civilization doesn't kill itself by then. And if it does, I would be very upset because I would be dead anyways. I should play State of Decay. I've never played that before. I should look it up. I've ever seen every movie multiple times. I think they were all good. That's your opinion. I'm not saying Star Wars isn't bad. I'm not saying that. I just don't think it was casted correctly. I think they were all good. Is he pizza? Except for 6. I didn't really like 6. Okay, so let me go on my Star Wars rant again. Star Wars, I liked Star Wars. Wasn't casted correctly. They could have got some better actors and actresses. They also could have showed more females in the first original 3. Star Wars, I've never seen the prequels, so I can't hate on the prequels. I cannot hate on the prequels. I have not seen them. I've not seen the prequels, but I cannot hate on them. But the new ones, I have seen the new ones, except for Solo, which came out actually last year. But I don't think the new ones were good. They were pushing the don't get me wrong, I'm not even gonna say it because it would be taken out of context if I ever got big. So I'm not even gonna say it. But it pushed a really big political agenda, as you could probably tell just by watching it. Where's the sub counter at? You need to watch one. Watch what? Oh, you're talking to him. Yeah, Star Wars is a taste. Like, so Star Wars, if you're not a big fan of sci-fi, you probably won't like 2001: A Space Odyssey, Star Wars, Star Trek, Planet of the Apes, anything science related. You probably don't like those. I'm a big historical guy. I don't know if you guys know. That's why I like doing this thing. Also, Daniel, thanks for coming out to the stream today as well. The sub counter won't be on for today. But what was I trying to do? More houses, yes. Okay. So, like, I can understand why people don't like certain films, because I do not like film noir. Personally, I don't like film noir or film noir, neo-film noir, I think that's what it's called. If people don't know what film noir, film neo-noir is, it's pretty much, those are the detective movies. I'm not a big fan of those at all. The reason is, my personal opinion is, I don't like them because they're too slow-paced and too repetitive. I do like certain movies, but the newer ones are just repetitive. Good ones you could watch are, I think it's called Vertigo. Yeah, Vertigo by Alfred Hitchcock. There is another one, a newer one is, Usual Suspects. It's still old, but it's newer. But more of those noir kind of things should just be left for TV, like, Law and Order is pretty much a neo-noir. You got your detectives, they go find the bad guy at the end, pretty much. They should just be left for to TV shows, not for... I'll do like a whole video. I should do like a whole video of just explaining my theory on YouTube. Or not my theory, but my beliefs, I guess, about film, not my personal beliefs. If you guys find this boring, I could switch to a different topic, but of like me talking about film. And if you guys have a film that you like or watch and you want me to comment about it, please let me know. And if I haven't seen it, I will go see it. I'm a big film guy, and I haven't seen any really terrific movies in a while. My teacher showed us American Beauty. American Beauty is definitely a 18+ movie to watch. But American Beauty is showing off the obviously the American beauty of like, obviously, you know, American life, but it's more than that. It's about how people obsess with certain aspects of life, especially like like, what would you say, like strange taboos, I could say. I don't watch movies so much. I don't watch movies that much, so my taste... Wait, I don't watch movies that much, so my taste in them is not refined at all. Yito delito. But my video game taste is refined too. So what kind of video games do you guys like? Tell me what video games you like, which video games you dislike, and if I played them, I will comment about them. If I haven't, I will try to watch them. Especially, this is a video game channel, so I should probably get hooked on film too much. But video games are a big aspect with everything like this. Soviet Republic, beautiful game. I would definitely recommend you playing it, watching it, or buying it. It's in early alpha, so I can't say to buy it yet, but it's only about $20. But they have put so much detail. This really shows off the Soviet lifestyle and how really bad it was. It's pretty much just about pure profit in here. It's showing how poor people are by not having jobs and cars and that sort of thing. Everyone's pretty much the same. We joke about Soviets a lot on this channel, and I have Soviet Claude the Hammer Guy, which is not here today, but if you really think about it, the Soviet Republic wasn't really that nice of a place. City builders. Okay, so city builders. I played a lot of city builders. Soviet Republic, City Skylines, Sim City, Sims. I guess you could technically say Sims is a city, maybe it's a builder. Those are really the ones that I mainly played. I played Cities XL Platinum, but my favorite one is City Skylines. I pretty much built this whole YouTube channel around City Skylines, so that's why I really want to get back to playing it, hopefully this Friday. But City Skylines is probably the best one, the best of all of them. The problem with SimCity, if people haven't played it and were looking to it, SimCity was probably, I think it was the quote original? The original city, the quote massive city builder. So it was, it is really fun. The only problem with that is, it's made by EA. If you don't know what EA is, it's pretty much a sports game. The problem is they release a new game each year, or they will charge you a monthly subscription just to play the game. And the monthly subscription isn't a lot, but once you pay $60 to play the game and $30, or I mean $10, $5 a month to keep renewing to play the game, after, you know, 2-3 months, you're done. And then you're gonna buy the new game after that? No, I'm not doing that. They stopped doing that, but just doing it once, not fun. Shooters and simulation games. Okay, I'll tell you that. Simulation, example, City Skylines. Okay. The problem wasn't that people couldn't afford the cars, but it was all the materials for the cars went to building tanks. I guess the Soviet Republic did spend a lot on military effort. But it still was, don't get me wrong, obviously your parents were a part of the Soviet Union, if I'm correct. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. But they weren't really, they pretty much had a form of slavery. I don't know if you guys heard. It was called, they called everyone something else. I forgot what their title was. But pretty much, you couldn't leave the town that you were living in. If you were born here, you're not leaving unless the person lets you leave, but usually they wouldn't, because that would mean they got less profits and that sort of thing. I can't remember what the name is. We got to figure out jobs as well right now in this game. Don't get me wrong, I love the game. I love hearing history. So, my personal opinion on shooters and simulation games, I'm really not a big fan of shooters anymore. So, don't get me wrong, I played a lot of shooter games as a child. Probably shouldn't have done that. Desensitization. Shooter games, example, I'm going with COD and Battlefields. I played every Call of Duty from Call of Duty 3 on the Wii. I played Call of Duty 3 on the Wii, Call of Duty 4 on my Xbox, and the rest of those were on Xbox 360. Very fun games. Don't get me wrong. But after Call of Duty Black Ops 2, it just went straight downhill from there. People were way too focused on, making money, so they kept pushing out a new game every year. The quality of the stories just went straight down. Personal belief. If you like the stories, don't get me wrong. We're gonna get a farm over here, so when I'm not explaining it, you kind of see me build a farm before. It just went downhill for story mode wise. Don't get me wrong, the games are fun, and it is fun to get to max prestige, but to be quite honest with you, if a game has to be released every year, and they've done this multiple times, they're probably just doing this for pure profit at that point. So is there a real point of playing that sort of genre series? Because, you know, once you don't have the newest Call of Duty, and your friends are playing, then you're pretty much a bot at that point. I like Soviet Republic. Soviet Republic is a fun game. I'm not saying that it's not a fun game. We're obviously playing it. But their history is kind of like sketchy. My favorite Czechoslovakian movies would be Hostage and Snow Dead's translated titles. Both movies happened right before the occupied Czechoslovakia. It's called Mandatory Fun. I'll check them out. Just type them into Discord because I know I'll forget. Put like a little movie emoji next to it. Like the film strip or the camera so I can go back and look at it. I would definitely like to watch foreign films. We're watching Run, Lolita, Run. Right now it's a German film. I've seen it once before 7 years ago as a child in a cinema club, which I was the president of. If you want to know more about that, let me know. But we watched it then. It was beautiful, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful now. It's just low budget films have more of an impact on me. I think Storm probably left at this point. I hated every Call of Duty since World at War. Oof. World at War was a really good one. Especially zombies, and then they just went straight downhill after that. They should have kept the zombies basic. I don't personally subscribe to the theory of the new zombies that are here upon us, but I guess they are a new thing. I like Left 4 Dead, but I did not like... There's too much trapping zombies, like Charger, for example. Like those sort of things of them stopping you, especially in the new Call of Duty with like the spitters and the smokers. Left 4 Dead is its own series, but in Call of Duty they shouldn't have added those sort of things. They should all have been just trash zombies where they just ran. That's what I liked. Maybe everyone else likes the new zombies. If they like it, go ahead. I'm not knocking it, but it's not my feel anymore. Not my feel anymore, at least. Oh, well, I would have one of those English subtitles. Yeah, no, you gotta listen to... Of course you gotta have English subtitles, or insert your language subtitles. Yeah. So advantage, score, you say. Yeah, no, foreign films are, if you watch foreign films, even if it's not in your language, you should probably watch a couple in your life. Even if you don't like them, you should probably watch a couple just so you can kind of see and have a feel for other people's language. The language barrier, because it makes you really think about your film, makes you really think about the film a little bit more. Obviously, just because it's foreign doesn't mean it's good. Like, there could be a trash film. There could be a trash film, and it's foreign, and you watch it. It's still going to be trash if you translate it to English. But there's a lot that are good. And also gives you perspective of how their country, like, sort of runs and operates. And this should give people jobs as well, over here. I play Call of Duty, Cripsa says, 3, 4... We play pretty much all of them. Yeah, if you try, it might make a little bit more sense, especially if you do it in English or a language that you're not a part of. You never watch anything dubbed. Never watch anything dubbed. If you watch anything dubbed, you're a bot. I guess you could say. because you should be able to you gotta hear their language. It gives you more of a feel to it. It gives you more of an immersion. Claude, this is the first time I've been modded in someone's chat. Well, congratulations. Well, congrats and thanks for helping me out as well. If you guys want me to rant about anything, please let me know in the chat. I will rant about anything. I'm not doing politics. I'm doing video games and film. Got a film that you like or a video game that you like and you want me to rant about it? Let me know. Alright, we need a bus platform here as well. Also, if you want me to just talk about the game, let me know about that too. I could talk about just the game as well. I just wanted to do a little sort of a different feel for today. Because we done a lot. Right now, it's pretty much just me playing creative, to be quite honest with you, in this game. So, I really, wanted to do some sort of other feel right now. I'm gonna do homework and watch your stream. Nice. Rant COD Modern Warfare 2. Oof, okay. COD Modern Warfare 2. Which one was that? Okay. So Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was an okay game. Okay story mode. That's the one with the noob tube, correct to me, Cripsa? They all had noob tubes, but you know which one I'm talking about, right? Like the OP noob tube. Let's also get a struggle bus as well. Let's get a Hungarian bus. Let's get 2 of them in. We're gonna have them run opposite routes, going back and forth, so people can get in a little bit easier. We'll have one there, and then we'll have one over here. You know what? Let's start it. No, let's wait a second. Once that bus leaves the depot, we'll have the other one come out. So once this one gets here, we'll send the other one on our way. Okay, the English name is not. It is Cozy Dems, and it's posted on the Discord CSC images. Alright, thank you. Yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was an okay game. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 was trash. It was okay. And I wouldn't say it was great. I was a big multiplayer player back then, so I was the guy that would get 10th prestige within the first 8 months of the game was released, or as soon as possible. And now we'll send this bus. And then we'll sit here and watch some of these buses go en route while I rant about something else. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I don't think I've played that one. I played all the way up to Ghost. I don't think I played that one. It's, by the note, it's been a long time since I've played COD. I played Call of Duty 3 for a couple seconds on multiplayer because it was free on PS4, but I did not play story notes. Or, as I like to call it, COD Trash Warfare, I would assume. What is a TV series that you wish Dame back? What does Dame back mean? Well, I'm gonna go with the TV series, so I don't know if you guys seen the TV show, but Lost, the TV show was really Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm just gonna have to end the stream early today. I have to go do something.